Hey guys, welcome to White Light Greetings and Gifts. Today we're going to do a walkthrough for the mini album Lucky Stars. I absolutely think this album is, well, I love my albums. I really do. I love making them. I love spending time with them. I love the papers. I love just the creating and the crafting of it all. Okay, so I found this paper to be quite magical. And if you've watched more than one of my videos, you will know that I have to find something about the paper I absolutely love. When I love the paper, I find it easy to create these. I find it easy to move the papers around and put things together and just make something that not only am I proud of, but the people, like the clients I have that have purchased my albums, when they send me photos of what they've done in the pages, I know that they love filling them as much as I love making them. So it's a paper for me, and then of course the end result. So here we go. This album is, normally my albums are 8.5 by 8.5. This one is 10.5 by 9.5. It's because I wanted it to hold 8 by 10s. It's specifically designed around 8 by 10 photos. Okay. So let's get to it. Our cover is a shaker. When you get it and you shake it, you'll see that those fall down. It's a shaker window. Love the color schemes. Purple's my favorite color, so purples and blues are just my thing. We have a little key for the dreamer. So we're gonna look at the spine. This is a specialty paper. It is textured and it wraps around the binding so nice. Like, it makes an amazing spine. The back, I used a glitter paper, just like the front, but you can rub and you'll get no glitter on you. This will never fall off. It is a beautiful, beautiful, top quality glittered paper. So the glitter does not fall off. It doesn't make a mess, and you don't lose it over time. It just seems to hold. Okay, so it's a beautiful paper, well worth every penny I put into them. Let's get going. So Lucky Stars, here we are. The inside cover, I've made a nice deep pocket. Why? We all know I love the pockets. I love to store things. I love to pack as many photos as I can into an album. So I've made you a beautiful large photo mat. Now this photo mat, so this, I don't know, let me tell you what it'll hold. Trusty ruler. Sometimes all you need is a ruler, honestly. Okay. So this mat is 9.25 by 6.5. So it's gonna hold a 6.25 by 9. It's gonna hold quite a few. You can do a 5 by 6 and a 3 by 7 and a 5 by 7. Oh my goodness, you have lots of options with this. Your pocket, you can put a 5 by 9 on here, or 9 by 5, however you want to say it. So realistically, like a 5 by 7 with some journaling would be fabulous. Same to be said for the top, right? So you can put photos here, photos here, photos here, photos here. I also made you a photo mat with a little tuck spot because I love the window. It's just too awesome. And then I made some tags for you, okay? So you can use a 3 by 4 on those, or you can just use them as journaling tags, okay? So there's actually a couple of them in the book. Let's slide on over to page 1. I love this page. Love this page. Okay, so let's get this ready. So what you're going to do on this page, first of all, we have a nice little tuck spot up here. Love it. A little book. You can put 4 photos in here. You can use it to hold use it to hold your journaling, whatever you like, and an extra photo mat. Just because I love the paper, it's farting gorgeous. I just love it. Okay, and this one holds trusty old ruler. This one is a 6 by 7. Okay, so that's a good size mat. With all my albums, you can put a plethora of photos in here. You'd be surprised and amazed at how many photos you can actually put in these albums. Okay, up we go. Oh, by the way, this, I should have mentioned this. If I can get it up again. You can put a whole photo in here too, 5 by 7. Okay, up we go. 5 by 7, 6 by 9, good size. Okay, so you can do 3 by 3s, 4 by 4s, 5 by 7s. You can mix and match and do what you want to do. And this one will do 5 by 9s. It will do 5 by 6. It'll do multiples. Okay, same with the inside. This one will do a full-on 8 by 10. Okay, and that is not cropped. You can just put your 8 by 10 down and call it a day, or you can do a few different sizes on there. Okay, it's how you want to use it. As with the albums, true to form, for what I do, you have beautiful large mats. Now these mats are 8.5 by 10. So you can put 8 by 10s on here, both sides. Okay, I've put little embellishments on the sides so that you have an easy time pulling them in and out. And of course, the more you use the album, the easier these mats go in and out because the paper softens. Okay, turn it over. Let's look at page 2. Page 2. Love, love, love again. I always love them. I'm a sucker for my own books, I guess. Let's get you back on screen. Okay, so page 2. We're going to pop this out. This is a beautiful photo mat, and I'm just going to use the ruler instead of my little photo cards I always use. This is an 8 by 8. Yep, 8 by 8. So you can put an 8 by 8 on here, uncropped. If you want to have the border around it, crop it. Easy peasy. These are 4.5 by again 10. So you can do a 4 by 5, 2 of them on each side if you want, or you can just journal. Okay, I didn't want to use magnets on this one because this side is this side heavily? Yeah, it's magnetized. Okay, so we open it up. You have a couple of more tags. 3 by 4s is what fits on there. You can put them on the front. You can put a 3 by 4 on the top. Another 8 by 10 space, quite nice. Same with this. Photo, journaling, photo, whatever you want. It's all 3 by 4s for this one. Close it up. And I don't know if you've noticed, but your photo mat also matches the inside. So if you want to because you love the paper as much as I do, if you want to keep one without photos, put your big photos on here, fold it up, and you still have this. You can put your photos on the back of it, still saving this paper if you want. It's entirely up to you. I love using the photos. I always use, or like the papers, I always use beautiful papers because it makes it easier for me to work with, because the ideas do seem to come quite easily sometimes because of the paper. Sometimes my books are designed around one piece. I will see a set and go, I absolutely love that photo, that page, just that one page. I will buy an entire set of those pages because of the one, and I look at it and I can make the other ones work. This is one of those situations where I loved the paper so much. I personally wouldn't put a photo on here. I would put the photos on the back and just keep this. That's the way I do it. Okay, moving. Oh, I hate recording. I hate doing these. I'm terrible at it. Okay, let's go. Now, these ones. There's a lot of room for photos on this too, guys. This is an 8 by 8, if I remember correctly. 8 by 8, you bet. So, you're going to open it up. Another 8 by 8. Another 8 by 8. You can open it up. Another 8 by 8. Another 8 by 8. There's also a tuck spot in here for you. Okay? So you can do a plethora of things in this book. You can do 4 by 4s. You can do 5 by 7s. You can, and journaling. There's room to journal on every page. Again, we have our large mat. Then we're going to flip open to the middle. This is pages 4 and 5. And here we go. This is 5 by 9. So 5 by 7 and journaling. Okay, flip it open. You've got the same space on the inside. And I love the colors. The purples and blues are amazing. These ones, of course, are 10 by 7. So you can do another 5 by 7, 6 by 7, 8 by 7. All on here. Flip it. You got the same on the inside. And again, 10 by 10. It's wonderful when you have books that are made to hold those, because a lot of books are not made to hold photos of that magnitude. But having the space to put an 8 by 10 or a 9 by 10 in a photo album is amazing. I know having these books, even for my own children, being able to put those school pictures in just made my day because I had room for them. Okay, again, a nice size photo mat. We're going to go on to pages 6 and 7. So 6, we have an 8x8 designed just like page 1, 2, 3. Yep. So this is identical to page 3, just different paper, of course. 8x8, 8x8, 8x8. There's so much room, and another tuck. Okay, so much room. And you know what? You can take this out and you can journal all along the top. You can make your notes as to dates and places and people, whatever's in the photos, and put this in. You still have lots and lots of space. Here we go. Next page. I love the paper and I want to keep showing it off. This says, live by the sun and love by the moon. And I had to find a place to make that work in here. So I did a magnetized belly band. So it doesn't stay out, like it's not attached on both sides. The magnet holds it together. Okay? Up, open we go. So we again have 2 spaces that are 4.5 by 10. Okay? 4.5 by 10. So 4.5 by 4s, 4.5 by 4, 4, well, I would make journaling notes on here, and 3 by 4s for your tags, okay? 8 by 10, perfect page for it, 8 by 10, okay? Again, magnet, holds it together. Here you go, another photo mat, super large, holding 8 by 10s. And here we go to the page 8. Love this, just thought it was cute. Had to use it. So here we go. This is a 6 by 7. So unmatted 6 by 7 it'll hold. Okay. If you want to match, you can crop it. Otherwise, you can do a 5 by 6 on here, and it'll be just fine. You can also use, if this holds a 6 by 7, the inside will hold that as well. Okay. Now let's open this up. Magnetized. So we have, of course, 5.5 by 9. Okay, so that's 5 3/4 by 9. Okay, 6 by 9. There is so much space in here, you guys, like so much space. I decided to throw in a little extra booklet that I made, so you can use this as a journaling book. You can flip it this way, you can flip it this way, however you want. Journal on one side, photo on the other, whatever you choose. Another 8 by 10, quite easily. Fold it together, magnetized, boom, you're done. Inside back cover. Okay, this is 5 by 9, so you can cover this with a 5 by 7 and have room for journaling. This one will do a 5 by 9 as well. We've got another tag. I just love these tags. I just like writing notes. I'm always thinking to myself, you know, when I get really old, I'm going to maybe lose my memory, lose my mind. This way I will have written proof of what these things are and who these people were. So here we go. That's the way I look at it, only because, you know, we've had some of that in the seniors in our family. So I know how devastating it can be when they forget those important things. Journaling cards, it's a surefire way to remember. Okay, here we go. Let's see what size we made this one. We made this one a 6 by 6. Okay, 6 by 6, 4. This is 8 by 8. Yep, 8 by 8 in here. Front and back, of course. 8 by 8 bifold. I love the bifolds. You can, there's so much room in here to journal. So much room to put photos. It's just, I don't know. It's my thing, I guess. 8 by 8, 8 by 8, 8 by 8. Beautiful, beautiful. You can put so many photos in these albums. It's unbelievable. Okay. So there we go. There you have it. Lucky stars. Mini albums aren't really many. Trust me, you can put so many photos in here you won't even know. It's amazing. When you start filling up these albums, you'd be amazed at what you can put in here. I'm absolutely addicted to them, which is one of the reasons I started making them, because they could hold so many things. And, you know, everything's done on computer nowadays, but people forget that if those computers crash, we got nothing. So I'm still a firm believer getting my photos, putting them in a book. Okay, well, there you go. That's the Lucky Stars, and I hope that you enjoy filling this album as much as I absolutely loved making this album. My favorite color scheme in the world, and yeah, I think this one turned out to be quite a beautiful little album. Okay, there you go, guys. Until next time, you take care. Bye-bye.